Family was killed by a drug driver, says her fight for justice will go on.
It's almost a year since Summer Mace lost her mum, stepdad and sister after their vehicle was hit by a car travelling at more than 90 miles per hour near Kings Lynn. Aurelius Silovicius admitted causing their deaths by dangerous driving, having been under the influence of drugs. He was sentenced to 10.5 years in prison. Now Jade's sister Summer Mace has taken her campaign for tougher sentences to Parliament, as Emma Hutchinson reports.
Next week marks a tragic anniversary for Summer Mace and her dad Jason. A year since their family was torn apart by a drug driver.
It doesn't really stop coming up to your anniversary. It's obviously more prominent, the feeling, the emotion, thinking back on a year ago, because you can look back at a year ago and the memories, but it doesn't stop. Every single day is a really horrible day to go through, a horrible day to experience, because it's a day without them, and it's a day remembering that they were taken in such a cruel way. And
Summer's big sister Jade, her mum Lisa and stepdad Paul were killed in a crash on the A47 between Kings Lynn and Middleton. Their car was hit head-on by a driver who'd taken a cocktail of drugs and been seen speeding at more than 90 miles an hour. After admitting 3 counts of causing death by dangerous driving at Norwich Crown Court, he was jailed for 10.5 years. Nowhere near enough, say Summer and Jason, who today came to Westminster to meet the Attorney General alongside their local MP.
I would never ever wish this on anyone, to have to go through what we've been through, and you shouldn't have to. Our justice system needs to be a lot tougher. You'll find that a lot of the people that end up killing people in death by dangerous driving are re-offenders, because they're given a slap on the wrist and then they've got however many convictions behind them, and eventually it leads to them killing someone.
Well, it's an appalling crime that's happened here with such tragic consequences, and that's why it's so important the family had the opportunity to make that case to the Attorney General. I consider the sentence that's been imposed completely inadequate for the crime that's been committed. The Attorney General explained that within the existing framework there isn't a mechanism to refer the case. We need to make sure that we change the system for the future.
For Summer and Jason, their loss feels like a life sentence. Their campaign now, not just for their family, but for others robbed in the most tragic circumstances of their loved ones.
Well, we can go live to Emma now at Westminster. And Emma, we heard Summer speak so passionately there. How did today's meeting go?
Well, I'm afraid to say that Summer and her dad were disappointed with the outcome of today's meeting. They said that on the one hand, they were grateful for the opportunity to meet with the country's top lawyer, the Attorney General, Victoria Prentice, and that they felt that she was well briefed, that she knew the details of their case. But what they wanted was for the Attorney General to be able to reopen the appeal into the length of sentence in their case. And Victoria Prentice said she simply wasn't able to do that. So the questions remain. Summer and her dad say they want to know why the sentence wasn't allowed to be reviewed in the first place. And they also say they will continue the fight for justice, not just for their lost loved ones, but for others who suffered similar tragic circumstances.
Absolutely. Thank you very much.